Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and we have an undocumented significant change that's going to be happening to the arena when this patch 29.2 goes live on April 16th. It's a big deal, at least for people like me that play the arena and get bullied by the god drafts. That might be happening a lot less. Is that proper English? I don't know. And there's also some drama. I kind of got a little involved. Of course I do. Surrounding the latest BG's event that is announced for next week. We'll go over it. I'm just curious what you guys have to think about it. And it's just a way of also promoting the event, what's going on, because I do think Battlegrounds Duos is cool. I want it to succeed, and well, we'll just talk about it and see what's all that going on. And if you enjoy the content on the channel and you feel like I've earned your subscription, please hit that sub button down below. Give the video a like, it helps us out a ton. So you can scroll through all these Battlegrounds changes and all these other changes in the patch notes. There is nothing about this yet. There is no official posting, but I am part of that Hearthstone creator Discord. I get privy to some information early, like the patch notes early, like we did yesterday. And I've been told, as well as all the other creators, especially arena creators, have been told to share some news a little bit early with you all. Basically, we don't want it to be super public so that some of these bad actors might not notice, but overall, it's just going to be a good thing. So if you take a look at the arena leaderboards, first off, the standard leaderboards only have like 8,500 people so far, 11 days into the month. You look at arena, it's like, I think this counts the last expansion, but still 24,000. Like, it's a ridiculous number, right? And the arena leaderboards are based on, I believe, your best 30 runs. And there's very few people who have like over 7 wins. 7 wins is where you guarantee your gold back or more. And there's 13 people that have total runs entirely where they make that back. So arena is a total gold sink now. It just is. But if you average like 3 to 5 wins, you basically get your rewards back. Just throwing that out there to say, like, it's still worth to play arena. I still love the arena. It's the mode that got me into the game, and I still play it a lot to this day. But if you look at the bottom of the leaderboards, you will notice this trend of these just incoherent names with 0.03 win rates. Of like, obviously, they're these botted accounts where they just redraft or retire over and over and over and over again until they get that one amazing deck they decide to play. It's a very common thing. I believe a lot of it comes from the old Chinese servers. It was a popular thing. There was like streaming events. Viewers will like buy decks for their favorite streamer to play. It's so weird. I don't get it at all. I just think it's like just ruins the mode. But there's hundreds, if not thousands of accounts that do this. And for a long time, we've been pitching like, get rid of the retire button, stop people from retiring. But that punishes the people that do, you know, get stuck with a deck you really don't want to play, you just want to retire and play the next one. There is that. And there's been no solution. There's been nothing to happen with this other than the mass ban waves that do eliminate some of these bots. Like, these are pretty much all like bots, almost all of them. They're all incoherent names. There's a lot of Chinese names in there as well. But again, it's been a huge problem for like over a year since the Chinese servers were shut down. That was a problem over there well before they got shut down, but it was a problem we weren't really privy to. It was in China was the main culprit of it, and now it's here. So what am I getting at? Well, there's a rule change for the arena that should help mitigate this, should help punish this a little bit. So starting with the next patch, they are going to implement the rule that if I go to my collection or my arena, and I'm not going to retire this, but if I go in here and retire multiple times, I will be punished. I'll basically put into a selective queue of facing other players who mass retire multiple times. I'm not entirely sure on the amount of times that isn't public, but yes, if you retire multiple times, you will then be put into a queue where you're going against other players and that have been doing the same thing. And then I can't just dunk on the players using my broken deck, which is going to be, I would think, a really good thing. This should help in some ways of, they can't really mass retire and then just go against regular plebs or regular decks and beat them up as much. But there'll be the workaround, right? Of well, I'm not going to retire anymore. I will just draft, hit play, and then concede, and then concede and concede. What I like about that is somebody's getting free wins. The way it's going right now, people just retire, they get their rewards, the wins aren't dispersed to anybody. And then when they play their God deck, then they take wins away from people that might actually have a deck worthy of winning against a regular deck, but not so much a God draft. So I hope it'll help significantly. Regardless, if they do the whole just concede a lot thing, people will be fed wins. And it's also nice that, yeah, the retire button isn't taken away, because there are people that like to use that once in a while. You just get a really crappy looking deck you don't want to play, and I guess you don't feel like we're conceding a bunch or playing it out. But regardless, this will be a change going live with the next patch. It's not documented anywhere, but I have been given permission by Blizzard and all that to comment on it, to let you guys know that hopefully the barcodes, as we like to call them, because they're just incoherent names, right, might be getting a bit of a hit, and maybe we'll just be facing each other unless they decide to give up those 3 wins over and over and over, which again will be kind of nice for those players to get some extra wins and get some extra rewards, because it will add to that arena total. So cool news there. I think it's a good option. We'll see what they continue to do with the arena. The other thing I did want to mention was there's a bit of controversy over this tweeted event. Follow these creators for an in-depth look at the Battlegrounds Duos mode. Watch full Duos games on their channel this weekend. So these all these creators are going to have videos on YouTube, but the controversy, if you take a look at the image of the people invited, you'll note not one single current full-time Battleground streamer. Voxy, I believe, is Magic. Ty streams Ladder. Regis is primarily Marvel Snap. He does a bit of Ladder on like his alt channel now. He doesn't even put Hearthstone on his main channel. Dexter is Marvel Snap. Used to be a Hearthstone. Frodan is TFT. Used to be a Hearthstone. Nina is Noob. Is Snap. Used to be Hearthstone. Slissa recently switched over to TVT like a month ago. Used to be very into Battlegrounds. Really close. And then I believe Covert Go Blue is Magic. So you got this event, the promotion, and not one full-time Battlegrounds creator was invited. So I kind of got in there. I don't know if I'm ratioing them. It's really close. All my favorite Marvel Snap and crypto gamers. Because yes, one of these creators is an ambassador for a crypto scam, but let's not get into that. I don't want this video to be about that, but I did make the point. I did quote tweet this. Just basically, I'm saying, like, I get wanting to get the game seen by like other audiences, right? Like, it's good to get that cross, you know, maybe bring in people that don't normally play Battlegrounds. We'll see it, they'll like it, play. It's just weird not to have one mainstay, like a Crip, an RDU, I guess Dog are like the 3 biggest ones I could think of on YouTube. They all have huge YouTube channels, not in there. And I thought it'd be kind of cool. It's duos. You have like a Crip, like a veteran Crip with a Voxy, or have Roarin with Voxy. Doesn't that make sense? Or, you know, just, you know, Dexter with somebody who's in the scene. I just think it would be really good to have that mix and match of the people that play and get rewarded for it, because you know they're being paid to do this. It's definitely a sponsored event. So I just thought I'd put that out there. But I did have some defenders here with like Sun Glitters saying high MMR streamers would take a dump on them. I would probably recommend high MMR be more like Dog. I mean, Dog is high MMR, so is RDU, but they're very they're personable and all that. But regardless, how do you know there's not more promotions? I actually didn't even know there's another promotion the day after with all the people I'm mentioning that are like streaming it. So yeah, she's got a point there. BG creators aren't complaining, which is true. I've been seeing them pretty much all endorsing it. Uplift creators, so they stick around. I wasn't trying to dunk on anybody. I love like almost all these creators. I've been friends like Foxy and Regis and Nina and Frodan, Dexter, and the others I don't know as well, but as long as they're not shilling crypto, they're pretty cool with me, right? So Top Decks also said, for once I'm on the other side of this complaint. He usually agrees with most of what I say. I think it's fine. It's clearly a marketing thing, and marketing the game to creators who now mainly play other games might bring some new players in versus catering to existing players. Also, we have another event, which I totally spaced on April 15th for actual current Battlegrounds players, and having 2 separate events with the same pool of players wouldn't make any sense. It would just be one event. So again, I want to bring it up because I see a lot of people kind of agreeing with me, but at the end of the day, I'm probably in the wrong. I think it's probably fine. I just feel like you have 1 or 2 big creators in there just so it doesn't look like you got a dead game and you have have like all the other games promoting it. It just looks weird to me. That's all I'm trying to say. It looks weird to me, but I want to hear your guys' take on it. Am I wrong? Because I think I'm probably wrong on this, and I'm more than happy to admit when I'm wrong, and I just thought I'd throw that out there, but I did think this was kind of funny. And Nina's you said, can you please not pile us together? I would never promote a crypto game. So yeah, I'm separating that. Marvel, I may not be a big fan of Marvel Snap and its monetization. The game itself is fine, and I love the community. They have awesome people in that community. I'm friends with a lot of people in the Marvel Snap community, so there you go. So yeah, a little bit of drama, not really, I guess, more just me spouting off crap. Just Zeddy being Zeddy. Anyways, yeah, let me know what you think about the arena changes, the BG event. Are you excited for duos? Excited for Marvel Snap featuring Magic, featuring crypto in Battlegrounds? Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.